may or may not be evident from where you're viewing this, but this edge right here, from my viewpoint, is out of round a little bit. It's wavy in the horizontal plane. So I'm going to turn this on, and what I'm going to do is true up or round off. Again, notice I have my hand, the heel or the side of my hand resting on the tool rest, and I'm moving the tool by just gripping and closing my fist. There, now that's all trued up. And one of the reasons I chose this shape is so I can show you how this cutter can go back and in. So let me take another relatively aggressive cut. And by pushing the articulated arm out, I can approach the bowl so as you can probably see, what I'm doing is I'm following the contour, the outside contour of the bowl. I'm going to put this little light down here so perhaps you can see it a little bit better. Get that untangled. This is my favorite little work light. Perhaps it would be better down here. It has a magnetic base on it. I don't want it to be in the way of the arm. So let me try it up here again. That will light it up quite a bit. Right now the piece of work is spinning at about 1300 RPM. As you can see, right now I'm using my hand as like a pivot point, and my right hand is just pushing. The nice thing about this system is that you establish a pivot point here, and you push your hand here, and it makes it quite easy to shape a bowl, most especially maybe a platter. You're going to get a nice big bite there. I am perhaps being a little over aggressive. So you can see I'm following the interior, this curve of the workpiece. Now you can imagine if this were a deep form, such as a flower vase or something, you would be able to push this down inside of the vessel that you're turning, and you'd be able to bore it out. This is a vessel too. It's just obviously shorter, so you can see inside of it. What is still under development with this articulated arm is the laser system, and what that does is there's a bar that goes across the top and shines a laser down. By adjusting the bar, you shine a little laser dot right on the cutter edge, and then once that is established, then you offset the laser from the cutter edge by the amount of wall thickness that you want in the bowl. Because remember that when you're doing a deep form, the cutter tip is down inside of the form, and you can't see really what's going on. You're cutting by feel more so than anything else. You know, you could look down in there, but you're not going to see much because it's just probably going to be full of chips. So by using that laser offset from the cutter tip, say by 1/4 of an inch or 3/8 or 1/8 or whatever your desired bowl or vessel wall thickness is, you just actually watch the laser dot shining on the outside of the bowl here. And then as the laser drops off, that means you're getting the thinner and thinner wall. And as soon as the laser drops off the edge, that tells you that you've reached that offset distance of 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch or whatever you've chosen to do. So this is an articulated arm boring system, and it works extremely well. It is so easy to control. It is just much easier to do. You can see the range of motion that I have with the cutter, and the fact that it's resting here and off to the right out of camera range at the pivot point just makes it so much easier to control the cuts. Just another minute or two of cutting here. Coming around the corner and up the wall. So that's the horizontal boring bar. I'm going to park this now. That's it. Thank you for watching.